He's not on a gate. So just jump this on contact. Chicks.
These guys have tuned in now, it sounds like.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. That's why we're making unexpected moves. Anything there?
Get clear, but there's a Damius on scan now.
Okay, stay cloaked for just a sec and see if he heads over here. He probably is not, but just in case. Duck, let's jump also.
He's on station, from directional.
Alright. Whoa, I'm getting some pretty crazy graphics stuff going on. Let's shoot the demos. Did he just aggro? Oh, he's got
His drones are yellow.
He's got fighters. That's good. Let's kill him. Someone get a point if you can.
Alright, I'll burn up.
He's burning to us.
Point.
Yeah, just burn him down. There'll probably be a carrier on dock, but we might be able to kill him first. Shoot the skiff as well. Lock up the Drake. Let's burn down a little bit. Shoot that skiff.
Blackbird.
Okay, Blackbird will be primary. Keep burning down. Let's make sure we're not close enough to get tackled. Get your drones in.
Yep.
I'm still waiting mine now.
Drakes are aggro.
Alright, hang on a second. Waiting for my drones and then we're warping. Oh, I don't have any paste. That's not very smart.
I got extra.
Okay, if we get to a stopping point, I'll grab it, but don't worry about it for now.
Hey, I hung around on the grid for too long for some reason. There's somebody following you guys.
Did you? So you're still on the station grid?
No, I'm in warp, but for some reason I left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were probably moving faster or something. I didn't have my micro warp on, but that's fine. Yeah, and I'm glad they're following. That's ideal. So align back to the station once you land, but no micro warps for now. Whoa.
Kane, 2 Drakes on short scan.
Okay. So we're aligning the station. Don't burn for now. Just chill. It's interesting that Hurricane was short scanned but didn't show up.
Another Drake is on scan.
Okay. I'm assuming at some point something will warp to range on the gate like we are. No, he warped to like a safe. Let's burn to that new Drake. Burn towards that new Drake. Towards Adamant. Everyone burn up at Adamant. Try to get a point. He'll probably warp off, but that's okay.
He's not moving.
Yeah, for now not moving. Got a ways to go though for that point.
He's targeting me.
Okay. He's picking up speed now.
And he's aligning.
Yeah.
Back to station maybe.
Don't, in this kind of spot, don't aggro early.
Point.
Okay, get him. Align back to the station now. Burn him down as you align to the station. There'll probably be more stuff coming to help him, so make sure you have range. He's burning. So you guys still have
I can stay with him.
Yeah, stay with him, stay with him. It's good. If he's burning, it's fine, and they won't be able to warp to him very easily. And just stay with him and keep that point.
Yeah, I'll get the newts going.
Drake warping up.
Yep. Get ready to go to him next.
Point on new Drake.
If he doesn't move, just stay aligned to station, but I'll try to burn him down. You guys take out this Merlin. Both of you work on this Merlin. Hawk.
Hawk.
What range is Abaddon at? Abaddon's down at the gate. That's good. You guys work on the Frigs. I have a point on the Drake.
Hawk has me tackled.
Okay, I'll get a newt in a second. My lock is slow. Hurricane
Got a
down.
newt on him.
Hurricane down at the gate also. Okay, back to the Drake. Align to the station. We're almost, like, they can almost warp to us, so we need to be kind of careful about that.
I'm getting close to capped out, so I gotta stop burning.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to burn, really. Well, I guess you're low on HP, so it's fine. Claw. Claw's down at the gate. Pop Rex after this. Grab loot if you're close to one, but otherwise pop Rex. So that they don't have something to warp to. Get drones in. Claw's coming in. You guys pop him if you can.
With pleasure.
Neuted.
You want me to burn back for that claw?
Whatever you need to do. Kill him. Neuted again. Oh, never mind. He got out of range for a second. Neut. Alright, good. Okay, station aligned still.
Aligned.
another Drake pretty close. We're warping to the station at 50. If there's nothing interesting there, you guys both warp back to the gate we were just at 50 and try to snag that Drake. The C-N gate. Yeah, go C-N at 50.
Drake's off grid.
Okay. Let's chill here for 1 second.
You want us to come? Okay, alright.
Just the line station. With no micro warps. We probably should have held that last Drake a second and see if we could get the abaddon onto grid. But I'll take the win too. Hey, could you drop pace for me right now?
I could use a little as well. I'm bad and forgot.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Take 100 each if you can.
How generous.
Only broke 300.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great, thanks. Alright.
New Drake on scan.
Yeah, sitting here at the end dock. The end dock for the station, which looks like total crazy town to me. Let's just shoot this guy. Oh, never mind. Alright. Let's go move a little bit. Alright, if you guys are tuning in newly, since we've crossed 300 now, you picked a good time. We just got a pretty decent fight. Chicks, go ahead and jump. Our fleet is Tempest, Hurricane, and stream started with a Gila that I lost, a pretty silly loss, and then we've flown out here to Malpais, where we're
28 in local.
Alright, nothing on the gate?
Nothing on the gate.
Alright. Go ahead and jump duck.
Two Drakes and a Meg on scan.
Alright. And yeah, I'm in a nano pest. It's a pretty standard fit. I can show you the rest of it actually. So 2 tracking enhancers, 2 gyros, nano damage control, light shield tank, and big guns with 2 heavy newts. It's pretty typical, if you can call a Tempest typical.
Mega is okay. I'm gonna burn for a point on.
Oh yeah. Let's get him. Don't if you can burn for a point without getting webbed. You know.
I'm going to 0.
Don't go to 0. Don't go to 0. He's locking me. I don't remember if this was the system where they had fighters assigned or the other one was, but...
The other one.
Okay.
I'm going left.
Okay, I'm going right. I'll,
Point.
Okay. Go DPS.
I think he may be AFK.
I guess if he has auto retarget, then yeah. Which is looking...
He didn't even target me. He's not even moving.
Okay. Nice AFK Megatron kill. I'll take it. Good fight, good fight. Tempting to turn off DPS and hold it and see if stuff comes to help, but... this is fine, I guess.
We can hold his pod.
Okay.
He woke up.
He did? Oh, because he warped his
He
pod.
warped his pod out.
Alright, you guys want to check the wreck? And in the meantime, whoa, who just warped off?
Warp us?
No, I didn't.
Huh.
That's fine. See what's over there. We're gonna line that direction while Duck checks this wreck.
It was his ratting ship.
I guess I'm warping to the out gate.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Yeah, did you warp to CN or NBW?
NBW.
Okay.
It's range for some reason.
Interesting. I didn't warp you, but... go ahead and... what range did you warp to?
14.
Okay, just burn down and jump through. And me and Duck are warping to that gate.
To MB?
Yeah, into NB.
Okay. I think we just got +1.
Alright.
But not on this gate.
Alright. Just again throwing the fit up for you guys since a couple people are asking. Chicks, go ahead and jump whenever.
Okay, nothing on the gate.
Alright.
Only Thanatos and Orcons can.
Alright, let's jump, Duck. Alright, I'm warping us to the outgate. Chicks, go ahead and jump on contact. Duck, to answer your earlier question, this is why I like not going to...
oh yeah. This is worth it.
like, it takes an extra 10 minutes to get here, but...
4 guys in here, nothing on the gate.
Alright, let's jump dock.
I think the stream would agree this is worth it too.
I hope so.
Fish in a barrel.
Yeah. Alright, warping us to the out gate and running downstairs for a potty break while I run 2 ads. So protect me when we land on the gate, okay, mates? Thanks.
It's not a very far warp.
Be sure to point him so we can be on his kill mail.
Sweet, free kill. Hey, Raven on scan.
I'm gonna go find that Raven. Oh, Raven on grid. At 0. Okay, this is how we protect him.
Oh, he escaped. To station.
Once he comes back, we are chasing that Raven to death. I'm seriously going to point him though. Boom. I'm really tempted to just go to that station.
Did I hit the add button? I can't remember. Hit it again.
There's a Raven that warped to their station from this gate.
Oh, why didn't you guys catch it?
He warped.
away as we land.
Oh, that sucks. Let's go chase him. Oh, I must have hit the button before since...
You came back to all sorts of money.
No, I came back to, like, now it says new commercials are not available for like 6 minutes or something. It's like telling me I'm running too many.
Raven's still out.
Alright, let's shoot it.
He must be at a belt.
Oh, I thought you meant out at the station. He's probably at a POS, right?
Or yeah. It looked like he was moving on scan.
So yeah, if you guys got a little ad spam right there, since I forgot that I ran ads when I went to the bathroom, sorry about that. Chicks, go ahead and jump.
In system.
Scan clear.
Gate clear. Not. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, new destination. So we'll go from here. Duck, let's jump in B. And chicks, you can move to the out gate.
On my way.
Thanks mucho for watching, everybody. Over 300 is pretty crazy. I think it's the first time I've gotten over 300 without having like the Alliance Tournament stream as a springboard, so thanks a lot. Hope it's fun. We've had some good things happen for a change, which is nice since we started the stream out a little clumsy. But it's been going good here for a little bit now. Got a little more time, so we're gonna head up to at least one more destination, look for some trouble.
There's a bubble on the gate.
Alright, we'll just burn down. It's not too long, I hope. Yeah, we'll just burn.
It's short.
Yeah, okay. So, if you've tuned in recently, I wasn't able to talk too much about what we're flying, but we're in kind of a... I mean, you can see the whole fleet here: Tempest, Hurricane. One of our Hurricanes is an XLASB Hurricane, one of them is a Nano Hurricane, and I'm in a pretty standard Nano Tempest, so... it's kind of a weird composition. People that are really good at PvP would not approve because it's sort of, I don't know, the Tempest is okay. The Hurricane's a really good anti-support, but we don't really have a, like, standard, like, the Tempest job would be better done by a tier 3 BC, and replacing one of the Hurricanes with a Drake would be really good to have a little more tanky battlecruiser to hold point, but...
Clear.
Okay, go ahead and jump, Duck. But, this is more fun, and it works just fine, obviously. We're kind of half kiting fleet and half gank fleet, so when we get a window where we're not under a lot of pressure, we can get close to stuff and do a whole lot of damage. Like, the Tempest does 800 or something DPS if it's close, and the two Hurricanes do, you know, 500 apiece or something like that, 500 or 600, so if we get the opportunity, we can do a whole lot of damage and kill stuff pretty quick, and otherwise we're decent at kind of burning around and trying to dictate where the engagement actually happens, which is something that actually we took advantage of fairly well, even though it was a pretty easy fight. Just back there a little bit. Just by being able to like burn and get point on that Drake and force the fight to happen 100k off the gate, where the Abaddon had a really hard time getting to us, was very helpful. Go ahead and jump, chicks. Yeah.
Clear.
Okay.
I wish we could have fought that Abaddon too.
I know. I think if we, well, he might have given up, but if we would have held a Drake out there for a while, they might have fleeted and been able to warp. But that's alright. I mean, an Abaddon is really, like, we'd end up having to move at least a ship or two off grid to be able to kill it, because it would do so much damage. We all have, like, no EM therm resist and shield tank, so...
I think we can be under his guns though, and we have some newts.
Ooh, maybe. Newts would be... We have a lot of newts, actually. You're right. We could probably turn his guns off eventually. But getting under his guns would depend a lot on him not having any tackle at all. Which is possible out here. Could just be a ratting Abaddon or whatever.
Clear.
Okay. And since I've just spammed a bunch of commercials, I'll use this empty time for a couple other plugs. I already mentioned the podcast we did earlier for Definitive Esports on Twitch. Those guys were cool. Check them out. And also, last week I had the pleasure, we had a little player meet of sorts in Portland. If you guys are from Portland on the West Coast, get in touch with me or mail Duckface. And we're trying to kind of get a little impromptu list going for little meetups in Portland. And I was able to have lunch with the editor for Eve Tribune. And he's a really awesome guy. And they're trying to get that whole thing rolling again. So if you are a writer who could potentially write some content for Eve Tribune, they pay, if your work is, you know, decent, they pay, I think, 50 mil a page or something like that if you're able to write content. And also, of course, go check them out if you want to read more Eve content. Okay, go ahead. It sounded like a cool project. He said the idea with the Tribune is for it to be kind of a soapbox for anyone in Eve. Like, they really like the idea of having it almost be like a discussion. He said, you know, if people write articles on some element of Eve and there's a strong counter argument, they're really excited if they can get someone to write the counter argument in direct response. So it's like more of a discussion and less of a news site, I guess. And then, as always, if you're interested in gambling, check out Summerblink. Super legit Eve lottery. If you buy Plex through Summerblink, they'll give you free credits. You can win ships and stuff. And they are who, other than awesome donators, they're who keep me in ships and PvPing. So I love them very much.
2 in local.
All right, let's just move. And our next destination isn't very far away, so you won't have to hear me talk about sponsorships for very much longer here. In fact, I'm done. What do you want to talk about, Duck?
I'd plug Kovrik's new video. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, word. He called it Never Stop, I think. Actually, you know, something we should plug is the My Eve section of the Evo forums. If you guys are not already checking that, but you're interested in this content, there's a lot of content on My Eve that you would be interested in. Videos, Kovrik's videos are insane. There's a couple other streams linked there, as well as a lot of other PvP videos, so check that out. Whoa, TeamSpeak sounds. Hey Legion, we're streaming, so don't ruin it.
We got Raven, Dami, Rock out in space.
What?
And a Chimera. Yeah, they're probably paused up, but there's 2 guys in here.
Alright. Let's... why don't you go ahead and jump Chicks, and we'll scan around a little bit and see if... I got the Chimera on scan somewhere different than the battleships. And the battleships are scanning towards the Planet 4 cluster over there.
2 in the system.
But there's no belts over there at all, so it would be a Plex or whatever. Let's just...
I've got them all towards 6 at 5 degrees.
Yeah. But I'm saying 6 is out of scan range.
Oh yeah.
So it would be in between at a Plex, if anything.
I'm gonna look at the Plexes real quick.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
User disconnected from your channel.
Ooh, I gotta turn these stupid sounds off.
Yeah, they're probably at 4.
What?
I think they're at 4. They weren't at any of the system scanners.
It's probably a POS at 4, is my guess, right?
Yep, probably.
Alright, let's just move up.
I started just running the system scanner like every time I land or whatever.
Okay.
We lost one.
Alright, let's move
We
up.
lost both
Oh,
in this system.
go chase them! Go to, oh, they could have gone a couple systems, but hopefully a ZD.
Clear.
Okay. Guess they went to the other system. Up we go to 86. Pretty sure I use the scanner more when there's nobody in local than I do when there's actually people around.
Clear.
Okay.
that last time I came around, the guy donated the Tengu, like, kind of made me thirsty for rat or blood. So if we're ever sitting, like, for 10 seconds or whatever, I just run the scanner.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me. That guy that follows me around and jams me, the pizza guy, him catching, like, we were just roaming and he was just in a vigil and he descanned down a Legion, Loki that we killed a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh my god, apparently that's possible, so I'm gonna be checking sites all the time now. Not lasted for like 3 systems and then I got bored, but it's certainly something that, like, is available. Like, I thought it was too hard to catch ratters ever anymore, but it's just a little harder, and now ratters rat and stuff that's super expensive too. Like, he dropped faction stuff.
6 in local.
Okay.
Nothing on the gate.
Okay.
There's a station too.
Yeah. Let's jump and move up. Next system has should have even more people, but they're mostly docked, so hopefully they undock for us.
Two carries and absolution on scam.
Wow.
Archon Thanatos in the middle.
If the absolution's on the outgate, tackle it. Local's changing a bit. We just get like +2 or something.
Oh,
Arazu
is jumping.
Jumping out, or just jumped in?
Jumping out.
Okay. Follow.
Broadsword.
Go ahead and follow him. Go ahead and follow. Oh, tackle the broadsword. Tackle the broadsword.
Maelstrom.
Kill the maelstrom. Kill the maelstrom. Maelstrom just jumped into us. Kill it. Need webs.
Point broadsword.
Got a point on the maelstrom. He looks like he might be reapproaching. I'm burning off a bit. Chicks, if you can get a point on the Drake, do it. Maelstrom's reapproaching and jumping out. Drake's reapproaching. Anyone have aggro from anything?
No.
Drake is shooting. I have point.
Okay, let's go Drake. Go Drake. Everyone on Drake. Try to stay out of tackle range if you're able to. I still don't have aggro from anything.
Maelstrom was aggro.
Okay, he'll be next.
Moving my point to the Maelstrom.
Yeah, I have point on Maelstrom as well.
Alright, I'll grab broadsword then.
Looks like the broadsword's chasing after chicks. Okay,
He's right next to me.
we're shooting the maelstrom after the Drake goes down. Maelstrom still aggro.
Yep.
Okay, flash.
Someone have a point on the broadsword?
Roger.
Okay. Burn this guy down. I have Hornet ECM drones on me, but hopefully I won't get jammed. Chicks, how's your tank?
About to run out of boosters.
Okay, I'm gonna overheat top rack then. You guys could do that too.
Roger.
Start heading towards the broadsword.
Is broadsword aggro?
I don't have aggro from him.
No aggro.
Okay, shoot him anyway.
Well, pushing through.
Yeah. I still have ECM drones on me, but I don't think they're... the broadsword doesn't have any drone bait, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna reload.
Yeah, sounds good. He's just orbiting. I assume he'll just jump out pretty soon here, but we'll force him through anyway. It's fine.
There might be a gang on the other side.
It would be weird for them to have not jumped so far. Okay. So everyone reapproach the gate. Chicks, you can jump through as soon as you're reloaded and have no aggro.
Okay. Still have aggro.
Okay, that's fine.
There's berserkers in this wreck if you've lost any drones, and there's an EMPL.
Is there any cab boosters?
Nope. Faction EMPL.
Alright, I guess I might as well grab that.
Still got aggression.
Okay.
Jumping.
Okay.
Okay, there's 19 in local, nothing on the gate.
Alright. Oh, those are
Broadsword, Tengu Drake on scan.
those berserkers are target painting drones. Did you notice that?
I did not until now.
Also a station system.
Yeah, chicks, why don't you warp to the station at like 50 or 30 and see what's at the end dock?
Two guys just left system.
Okay, no jumps here.
Nothing on station.
Okay. Duck, let's jump.
I'm at 50 from the station.
Alright.
Actually, two more left. As you guys jumped in.
Well, what's the other gate then? Or let's see, where are they most likely?
There's two.
Yeah. So they're probably going. Where did we come from? Do we come from
QS.
All right. Let's go to RSE. Let's go to the RSE gate. I'm going to try and squeeze in an explanation for scanning anomalies if we get a break here, guys, but for now I'm a little busy. Go ahead and jump when you can, chicks.
Okay.
So the start of scanning anomalies, I'll show you, is just going to System Scanner and hitting this onboard scan analyze button. You get a list of anomalies. This is the whole system. You can warp to those, and they have rats and stuff at them. But go ahead, chicks.
Only one in system.
Alright,
Nothing on scan.
reapproach then, come back to us. So
Oh, I'm sorry, Rorqual on scan.
okay. So the main trick to this is you can hit your map and see this is where I am, and all these little green things are the sites, and you can scan to them using where your camera's at. So you line up the "you are here" thing with that site, hit the scan button, and you can go through them like this and find ships that way. And it's obviously kind of takes a little more finesse than what I just showed you to do quickly, but that's the basics. Let's warp over to the other gate here, which is 2FL, I think. So me and Duck are warping 2FL. You can jump back to us, Chicks, and warp 2FL also. Duck, you can jump this on contact since it's like right next door.
FL is empty.
Okay, go ahead and reapproach and come back to us then.
The local's decreasing.
Alright.
They probably have a jump bridge or something.
Yeah, that might be the case. Still, let's move back over to the system we came from. They might be moving between those two station systems. So when you get back here, Duck, just jump in and warp to QSC. And Chicks, you can jump QSC as soon as possible. I think you're probably right about a jump bridge. Or log-offs even. Because all these gates are right next to each other and we haven't seen anything on scan in here at all. So I don't think they're moving gate to gate.
Eight in local. Same to nothing on grid. Absolution and to carriers
Okay.
on scan.
Vaga's on scan.
+1 here.
Okay. New destination. I always do that. New destination and fleet. I'll give a second, see if this Vaga left scan, I guess? So it was on scan?
Yeah.
Alright. Come back into us, Chicks. And then from there we'll all go to FL. Something someone in Corp asked me that I think is worth pointing out on the stream. Vaga back on scan. Chicks, you can jump to FL as soon as you get to it. Is that he was surprised the Maelstrom wasn't like double XL ASB, which was something I thought about too, but you really see less of that sort of popular flavor of the month fitting when you're out deep in 0-0. You just never know what people are using ships for, and a lot of time their fit will be very just unpredictable. Go ahead and jump, Chicks.
That's an alpha Maelstrom.
Was it Artie?
Yeah.
Yep.
Small Artie.
Clear.
Okay. And I feel like that's kind of typical. That's part of why I don't like PvPing in low-sec, is a lot of times in low-sec people are going to have... They're PvPing so regularly and they're often like compelled to do research and figure out the best way to do things that they'll have very optimized fits that'll be fit for whatever it is they're using them for. So for a Maelstrom, you know, it would probably be for sitting on a gate and tanking forever and deaggressing if things get too bad. But out here, you just never know. People, you know, could be doing all kinds of things. They could have ships fit for large fleet fights, so there'll be weird arty fits, like that one was. It could be that they just don't PvP very much and that their ships are going to be mostly PvE fit, or they're going to be some PvP adaptation of a PvE fit they're familiar with. You just never know. It might be an ASB fit too, but...
Oh, there's bubbles.
Okay. There's a planet here, so we can use that if it's too far.
Oh, it's all bubbled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's short.
Okay, yeah, just burn down and jump, Chicks. Gonna run an ad while I burn down this bubble, guys.
It's clear.
Alright. Everyone warping ZO.
7 and local. Gate clear.
Is there an
Not on
ice?
scan.
Is there an ice belt there?
No.
Alright. Is there a station?
Negative.
Alright. There's like 7 active in there, so they're either running sites or mining. You might want to go to like a busy part of the system in terms of celestials and scan a bit or something. Probably won't catch anything, but might as well.
Alrighty.
Might as well check.
Hulk, Mechano, Hulk, Orca, Rock,
Okay.
and the Dominics.
Alright, see if you can scan them to a belt, but they're probably paused by now. Big piece of advice generally for people wanting to roam like this: don't spend too much time trying to find miners, because usually they're pretty quick to leave the belts they were mining in and get passed up. But out this deep it can be worth a check, since they're less likely to be used to people roaming, I guess. Alright, you can come back, chicks.
Hey, what was the system we came from?
HG. I think I'm actually going to call it here, because I have a soccer game pretty soon I need to start getting ready for. I need to get my laundry and stuff. So, I think I'm going to shut the stream down. I'm going to run a couple ads. If you guys want to support me, just stick around for those. Thanks a lot for watching. 300's awesome. And the other thing I'll say before I go is join the in-game chat space stream, so you can find out who's streaming and keep up with activity that way. And for now, see if I can find some other streams for you to check out in case you're not done watching Eve Action. Asking in the chat, I think Brent is streaming at the moment. Guys, I think I'm going to set my destination for Jita. I have no idea how long that's going to take, but like ND is our next warp. Another thing you guys can do is just do this. Yeah, Brent's streaming. So it's owned on TV / apathetic Brent, I believe. And as usual, he's drinking. He's a little more of a partier. You might hear some more offensive things generally on his stream than on mine, but he's certainly up for fighting a lot and throwing ships away in a hilarious fashion. So check that out if you want more Eve action, and otherwise I'll catch you guys next time. And make sure to hit the follow button so you get a notification when I stream. But thanks again. Gonna run some ads, and I'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Okay, I'm burning down to ND. You can jump whenever, Doc.
Oh, I'm solo now. You're not the FC of me.
I actually am probably gonna log out in space because I'm pretty low on time.
Yeah, I mean, we're far from low sec.
Yeah.
ID's clear.
Okay.
I was pleased with this destination.
Yeah, it worked out pretty good.
Which way do you want to go, Duck?
I'm probably just gonna go to Jeddah as well, because I'm already full of loot, so I can't really like stop anywhere that I have stuff and bring it.
Are you doing shortest destination or safest?
Shorter.
Already.
How short would safest be?
Well, I'm not sure. I just didn't want the routes diverge again.
Yeah, it still might. All these null jumps look fine. It's not until we get to low that there's that staging system.
Which one?
Oh, and I guess it changed in mid-warp here when I looked at the map. Is the stream like totally down now?
Actually, it's not. The ads are probably running, but it's not actually down.
Well, mine stayed the same.
Where did you guys say you're going? I'm literally just like not looking and jumping towards Jeddah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yep.
But it switched my outgate when I looked at the map. I still need to read the destroyer changes.
Big uses core, so he's getting a mid slot for tackle.
It needs one.
And power grid or CPU update, I'm not sure. Supposedly to fit a full rack of medium pulses.
That ship's gonna be pretty ridiculous.
Not the medium side, I think the small ones are called medium.
Well, yeah, the biggest smalls are called medium for some reason.